Sincerely, it's June 7th, 2023. I just out David Duchovny'd David Duchovny. Allah. Spontaneous fulfillment of desire, about coincidence, my terminology. Hashtag well-being philosophy, Deepak. Creating synchronicity. I could do it for you. I do it for you. This is what I'm talking about. This is how I out David Duchovny. David Duchovny. I really want to work with him. And so I did Californication way before I went back and did the X-Files. Like, how do you get so much hotter and get older? But it's House of D. And so there's an actor in House of D, a role that he was in House of D. It was in there. That's direct for David Duchovny. Well, Deepak, maybe we can get on it. So I'm about to go to my weekly sound healing peace meditation with crystal singing bowls in Baliana, my dear friend. I wanted to read her some of this. I want to play Win the Lottery with her. She's got some numerology data, how to tie some of these things together to get us into altered states of consciousness that can make what's in our mind happen in the consensus reality. Consensus. So yeah, it's 6/7/2023. 285 million Powerball tonight. Run an experiment. I got to have money if I'm gonna go work with David Duchovny. House of D, that actor. 1 degree of separation. I can't remember his name. And there's all this like, then I, within my brain, was explaining to you all about the guy. He's one of those character actors who's everyone, you know him, you don't know his name. And this is a timing situation where, he's never been into the public consciousness via like a still screen. He's in the list of credits. His accreditation is always, alphabetical below the star. Great actor. Fantastic person. I'm on IMDb. My one credit so far is on a movie called Visioneers, starring Zach Galifianakis and Judy Greer. Let's go way out of... You won't see this coming. This is my life. What's the third person to follow? Zach Galifianakis and Judy Greer that I worked with. Yeah, Maestro. That's all right. My chosen name is Zenzile Londolozi. You are responsible for what you become, the protector of all living beings. There's the quote in here I want to read to Valiana Deepak about practicing in altered states of consciousness. That's all I've been doing. Yeah, I really hate this whole lack situation of mobile homing in the Taj Mahal of homelessness. Nobody will listen to me. The words that are coming out of my mouth, the depth of meaning imbued in everything I say and do and record, and nobody's getting it. And it's very hurtful because it's not impossible. I am not showing off. I'm not she's-being on purpose. I'm really trying to be understood so I can have somebody pay me money so I can stop having to beg. It's so simple. It's all I'm doing. David Duchovny. I'm challenging David Duchovny to a Socratic dialogue on creativity. Yeah, David, let me tell you, you're number two in line first person publicly challenged 1 degree of separation in the world. I challenge Dave effing Chappelle. Do a Socratic dialogue on behalf of the Sierra Club via Ben Jealous, local hometown Pacific Grove dude here. F, we don't want F. Go this way. Live library streaming. Okay, so I came here just to see what other books by what had crashed when I got up was Andre Dubus third, House of Sand and Fog, and just got Dirty Love. I wanted to come see what else we had here. So I came to Dubus. Bucky effing Dent. David Duchovny. Dave effing Chappelle is the first guy. So now David Duchovny and Dave Chappelle. This is where I'm going in the world. People tell me to start small. You complete Dave Chappelle, David Duchovny with Deepak Chopra. This is all it is. We need to mix us all up much better. So, here's the book. Here's The Scientist. Morphic Resonance, Rupert Sheldrake. That front quote from Deepak Chopra. Whose book, Spontaneous Fulfillment of Desire, we're going to use to win tonight's lottery. I'll keep it brief. Free thinking is priceless. The philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism sorts the hard problem of consciousness into an easy pivot. And I'm going to deliver this data not in academic journals, but via hashtag stand up philosophy. It started with Africa, India, Pacific Islands, China, Caribbean, Costa Rica, Central, South America. Everybody needs access to a much more precise definition of humanness. Hashtag Wellbeing Philosophy makes clear anti-racist, life-centric thinking about human energy, potential, and well-being. Human functioning. We need to know about integrated human functioning. Philosophical hypothesis of bioelectromagnetism. What does that tell us about human functioning? A lot about consciousness. Must become an anti-racist civilization like tomorrow if we want to stop self-extincting. We are hurtling towards self-extinction as a species. And the only chance is we unite as one species across, get rid of racism and all the rest of this stuff. We have to demolish plantation capitalism. How we do that? A global hive mind. We're going to just stop. No more overseeing. No more whippy people go make money. Why are we losing precious human life? For an economic system. Build a better economic system. We need no more mousetraps. Mice are so sentient, we constantly use them to try and inform ourselves about ourselves. What we're saying is the mice know. We need to laboratorily extract the consciousness of mice and figure out how we work. Because yes, the cells of mice have consciousness. It's why we mapped the whole mouse biome We know everything. We can change mice at our will. We can just hit a gene and they become obese. It's the same amount of food. Like they're always they're the ones giving out the food. I'm thinking that it's the gene that makes the mice obese. Now I'm sure there's been some thinking about this, but I'm telling you, learning how to see, well, what might they not be? They're always measuring things, and are they giving the mice the exact same amount of food? They're saying the gene made them obese. So if they just gave them 5 times the amount of food to eat, the gene wouldn't be doing that. But they gave them the same amount of food. This mouse is normal, and this mouse is obese. Deepak and I. So this is how we got to out David Duchovny. Is I was reading the index. I just wanted to quickly go through what Deepak shared about creating synchronicity and how I can create synchronicity. He's gonna love me. He already does. And you know that. I know that. He knows that. I just need some people to get the message to him. I don't have enough bandwidth. That's all. Get the message to Deepak. So, archetypes, I was going to go look, and I was like, no, I don't go look at it. What? Just found, like, what's the randomest thing that I see in the index? Robert Downey Jr. Like, what the hell is he talking about? Robert Downey Jr. So I go, and it's the page where he starts talking about archetypes, and I called him the, I don't do these archetype things very well. Sorry. Bookmark is on the reverse page. Is Dionysius or Bacchus? I should have remembered that. Not that important. Back to 1 Degree of Separation with David Duchovny via the movie Visioneers. Can't remember the actor's name because he hasn't come on a still. I know it. I mean, I actually bought him plane tickets to come to the movie. I did PA through a Craigslist post. Showed up at the movie Visioneers in Ball City, Washington. So she'll call me. That's just a hashtag. Just something very important. Another tangent we could go down, but we're sticking with. So Robert Downey Jr., I guess, in his, wild days. Bacchus. Dionysius. David Duchovny. So at the bottom of the page is the mention of David Duchovny. Turn the page over, which is where the bookmark is the Artemis archetype, Princess Diana. Deepak's gonna love this. If you don't get this, think about how Deepak is gonna love this. I was in Paris the day Princess Diana died. True story. Coinky dink. So, Robert Downey Jr. has Deb in the D's of the Dionysius with Andre Dubus. I didn't know that David Duchovny pulled a Steve Martin. He was writing books. The algorithms just fail. They don't know us. They're just trying to sell us shit. I'm 100% algorithmic free. There's no reason to be worried about the tech singularity, because I'm the biological singularity. Fifth force, Dispensensi, harmony.